Hey everyone, it's Miss Billman. This is Unit 8, Lesson 3. In this first question, we're looking at leveling out to form fair. So fair shares. We want all of our groups to have the same amount. So that's like finding the mean. The mean is an average. I could do this multiple ways. So I could, look at these blocks, count them all up, and divide by the number of groups. Or I could actually physically move blocks around with my hands. If I have algebra tiles at my table, I could also draw circles. I know for sure in these groups, I have one with 5, one with 3, one with 6, and one with 2. So if I'm going to level it out to form fair shares, that means I'm going to move cubes from one group to another, or, move them in some way. Maybe it requires starting a new group. That could happen too. We don't want them to all have the same number though. So I want to level these groups out to form a fair share. And I'm going to use the words add and subtract to describe how I did this. So I know if I move one cube from group 1 to group 2, it'll give it 4 and 4. So I would say I would subtract one cube from group 1 and add it to group 2. Now these next ones have 6 and 2. I know if I subtract 2 cubes from group 3 and add them to group 4, they will also have 4, making it a fair share. So every group has 2 cubes. Now, when I'm writing this, I know that they gave me the words add and subtract. I could also use the word sum in there. There's nothing wrong with including more of that big money words with math into your writing. Also, I could put that these are models, because it truly is a model of leveling out to form fair shares. So I wrote subtract 1 cube from the first group and add it to the second group. Then I will subtract 2 cubes from the third group and add it to the fourth group. And then all of them should have 4 cubes. That's that fair share. It wouldn't be fair if we just piled all of the cubes in one group and left the others with 1. That just wouldn't be fair. So the data of the table at the right shows the number of goals the members of a soccer team scored last season. Use this data for exercises 3 and 4. So we're going to explain how the mean, and remember mean, I always think of mean as the average because finding the average between a lot of numbers can be mean. So it says explain how to find the mean. And so to find the mean, we're going to add up or find the sum of all of the number of goals from the players, and then we will divide. I could even say finding the quotient to divide by the number of players there are. Notice I'm not even looking at their last names. That really doesn't work with this. We're looking at numerical data. So it says to find the mean, you will use addition to find the sum of the number of goals and then divide the number of players. So it's important when we do this to always double check our work. I know I've done it before where I accidentally add, a couple numbers in there, but I'm going to go in groups. So this is 13 because it's 10 plus 3 plus 0. This is 20. And this right here, that's 5 plus 1 is 6 plus 11 is 17. And now I can add these up. So 3 plus 7 is 0. Carry the 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have a total of 50. So I'm going to write this on here. It says find the mean, where it says blank divided by blank equals blank. So 50 divided by 10 equals 5. So my mean is 10. My average goals scored is 5, because they even out.